Second date update.
Sometimes you can tell right away if you're romantically compatible with a person just by how they order at a restaurant.
Oh my gosh, so attractive.
Oh, suddenly you're talking Jose's love language.
I know Jose is with me on this. Like, for example, if you're at a fancy steakhouse and they say, yeah, I'll get a side of onion petals, no sauce, and a wedge salad as my main, but with no bacon, no blue cheese. Sorry, can I sub the croutons for quinoa flakes instead?
Get out of here.
I'm like, can we go ring shopping right now?
No,
because
Jen.
that's the high-maintenance dream girl I've always needed in my life.
I mean, if you want super hot, that's what you have to put up with.
Yeah, well,
I guess you're right.
They have to make sacrifices.
Yeah, they can only have a couple bites of the steak.
Exactly.
that's how our listener Andy says he knew his date was just the right girl for him.
Oh, really?
We'll learn more about it in a second, but first, Andy, welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me, man.
God, anytime we open these, Andy talking about food, I'm immediately hungry.
Yeah.
So I absolutely want to know what was ordered and what restaurant and every food-related item.
We'll get to all that stuff in just a second. First, let's start with the name of this person, this girl you met. What's she all about?
Well, her name is Carla.
Okay.
And she's awesome. But I've been trying to kind of get out on dating scene a little bit more.
Okay.
Because I was out of the market for a while, and now I'm back in and trying to, get the lay of the land.
Okay.
Right.
One thing that I've noticed is women these days, they're so particular on their meals. I'm a laid-back kind of guy, and it's like, it's super annoying when they're like, hold this and not that. It's like, just get the fish.
Get the
No, some people do low carb. It's like, hey, no rice. I need veggies instead.
I will say,
like little
overall,
adjustments.
like, people are just more food conscious.
Yeah.
Over both genders,
absolutely.
right?
It sounds like you're pretty tired of that. Did that happen on your date with Carla?
That's the thing. Not at all.
That's all she had to do.
She's like, I'll take the blank. And you were like, I love you.
Okay.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, what did she
How
get?
did it go?
She was a breath of fresh air, very easygoing. We went to a Mexican restaurant, and all she did was she just ordered the fajitas.
Okay,
That was it.
Just like the chicken.
Well, I mean, the fajitas are the ones that you can put together yourself. So
Yeah,
That is true.
that's
you don't even have to ask them for substitutions.
You have to choose, though, chicken or beef.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
So, I mean, already, like, as soon as she orders, does your whole mood change?
Oh, 100%. And I was like totally into her. And I was like, oh, moving with me now.
Okay. You're kidding, but that's awesome, dude.
Did you tell her about your experiences and how refreshing it was to see her order like that?
After the fact, yes. I don't want to preemptively warn her so that she gets all nervous when she's ordering her food. But
Yeah.
Smart.
All of that sounds great. You got the green flag with the food order. Tell us, what about anything else that stood out on the date with Carla?
Oh, I mean, she's cute. She has a great personality. And when she spoke about things, she would literally light up. Like, one of the questions I asked her, I was like, do you think your cat actually likes you or is just putting up with you?
That's a funny question. I like that question on a date.
What'd she say?
She explained, like, how they were, like, best friends. But it wasn't, like, in a corny way. It was in a very great energy kind of way. Just a positive.
Asking someone about their pets is a good move. They
Oh,
love to
yeah.
talk about them.
Always.
Okay. That personally lost me
Oh.
for dating Carla, but I'm glad that you and her are on the same page
Well,
today.
it's
Jeff,
funny.
hold on. You want high maintenance and hate pets.
Yes, very low negative energy.
All right, if you're Jeff's type, text
Yeah.
him. I have a feeling we'll get zero, Jeff.
I think that what's sweet is that she lit up about her cat, and you are literally lighting up talking about her. Like,
This is awesome, man.
you sound so excited.
All right, how'd you mess it up? Like, what did you do?
Yeah, how did the rest of dinner go?
The rest of the dinner was great. We hung out way longer than we should have at the dinner table. And then we decided we didn't want the night to end, so we ended up kind of going back to my place. We opened up a bottle of wine and we talked some more. We had more conversations. Like, one of them was like about if you wanted to delete one app forever, what would it be? My answer was TikTok. And she was like, no, I want to delete Venmo so I'd never have to pay for anything again.
Oh, okay.
And she's funny.
Dude.
Okay, now I'm
she's
coming back
doing-
around on Carla. I'm going to steal her
She
away.
sounds like a dream.
Okay, so how did you and Carla leave it that night?
I mean, I didn't want the night to be over, but it was getting late and being respectful, first date and everything. So I called her an Uber and she went home, and I haven't heard from her since. The weird thing, though, is like I'll text her and she'll like my text, but she's not responding like,
Oh, she
you know.
reacts.
Are
but doesn't
you-
say
Yeah.
Are you asking a question or are you just saying hi?
No, I'll also ask me a question like, oh, I'd love to see you again. When can I take you out again? She'll like put a thumbs up. And it's like, okay, well, I guess a thumbs up is good, but I need an answer here.
Oh, that's interesting.
Unless it's not even her answering and her cat has the password to her phone and is just getting in there pawing around, liking your text messages.
Cat's like, emphasize.
Well,
They are best friends.
That is interesting.
you clearly had a strong connection the first time you hung out, so it's weird that nothing's happened since.
This one's a legit mystery to me.
that
Like, most of the time, we're like, duh.
She's giving like some positive vibes. It's not like she's.
That's what scares me when we
ghosting
call
him.
and talk to her. We have to put up with those positive vibes and
no.
hopefully get an answer out of her when we come back and try and get you your second date update right after this, okay?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate your help.
All right, hold on, man.
Second date update.
I only do this maybe a couple times a year,
Wow.
but I'm highlighting this second date as one we have to get.
Oh, I would agree with you.
So,
I think we all
This
do.
guy is so head over heels for her.
seriously, I'm actually, compared to all the other calls that we've done this year, I'm actually going to put effort into this one
Wow.
for our
Wait,
lister, Andy.
You're not putting an effort on the other ones,
I mean,
dude?
your body language doesn't say that. I mean, your arms crossed, you're sitting back.
This is my effort mode.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're
locked in.
about to fall asleep over
Yeah.
Because Andy, he's on the phone with us. Andy, you seem like a genuinely good guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
And
do.
the way that you described your date, Carla, to us, she seems like a really cool person, too. Because most guys that we have on here, they just describe how hot their dates' bodies are and how they tricked them into spending the night recently.
I mean, I told her how much I could bench press. I don't know what's going on.
And while we're all impressed by that stuff, for sure, you actually focused on Carla's personality and her words.
Wow.
So clearly this means a lot to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does, and I appreciate the kind words. So, and I
Yeah.
also appreciate the effort as well.
Okay.
The effort from Jeffrey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, rare people get it. So
Yes.
you should count yourself lucky. What do you think is going on? Why do you think it's been so hard with her?
No clue, to be honest with you, which is why I reached out to you. It's like we had a great conversation. We had a great time at dinner. We had a great time back at my house.
Yeah, it's a mystery to all of us, and we're running out of time here, so we need to call her. I'm going to dial her number right now. Good luck to me. Here we go.
Good luck to me?
Yeah.
I think good luck to him.
Well, I'm trying on
It's
this
not
one. So
about
Wish
you.
me luck, Jeff.
wish me luck. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, is Carla there?
Yeah, this is she. Who is this?
Hey,
Oh,
Carla.
hey. Hi, Carla.
Whoa.
Love your name, by the way. My name is Gross. It's Jeff, and I work on a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Okay. Okay.
Try not to swear.
She sounds like a real sailor when it comes to.
Well, it's
to
hard
our
for you
worlds.
too, Brooke.
It is.
And we're not trying to shock you too much, but we're calling as a favor to a really cool new friend of ours. We spoke to him on the phone, and you've met him before. He's a guy named Andy.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh.
interesting.
That was a negative O.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it didn't come out right. You remember Andy,
You want
right?
to try again?
What is this about? I don't know what this is all about.
This is a segment we do called Second Date Update.
It's about your date.
And Andy, according to him, said that when you guys hung out, it was a lot different than most of the other dates that he's gone on this year in a really good way. So we're just trying to figure out if there's a reason why there hasn't been a second meetup, because he's really hoping for one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I probably shouldn't have gone to his apartment.
Gone to his apartment.
His apartment.
Oh, something. He said you guys didn't fool around or anything.
What was weird about his apartment?
Okay, well, I'll just say this. There were a lot of framed photos.
Huh?
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
That-
Usually bachelors can't figure out frames
Yeah.
and
I do
pictures
appreciate a man
together.
with artwork.
All
Yeah.
my art I bought with a frame, like already
That's
installed.
good.
Mail it
That's
to them.
Why were framed photos a red flag to you?
There were framed photos of him, of Andy.
Wait.
Well, I would hope that they would be him in his own
No.
apartment.
No, bro. I'm talking about my art.
No.
It's like the beach.
What
and
do you-
like,
like,
know.
Solo him or him with people?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just him.
Just him.
When he's graduating, when he's like heading a tiger, I think it was.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh.
Well, what's a red flag about that to you?
There were 20 of them
Oh.
of him.
Okay, that's a lot.
Dang.
It's a lot.
But listen, he's a solo guy. He lives by himself. And obviously, maybe he just has him up because he wants to remind himself of all the cool places he's been,
Hey,
you
that's
know?
good. Maybe I should put up some stuff.
So, Brooke, you would see this and you would think this is normal.
20 plus pictures.
20's a lot.
I don't know about normal, but I'm just like, I don't know that it's like nefarious or means that he's a bad person.
She didn't say nefarious. She just said it's odd or it's weird.
Well, she used it as a red flag, and it's the reason that she's not calling him back. And I don't know that that's fair. That's all I'm
It'd be
saying.
one thing if he's like cocky too, but I don't know that he is.
Oh, yeah.
Were there any cocky pictures of him
does
that
he
made
love
you think,
himself?
wow, this guy's a real
Okay,
jerk for
Again,
framing
that
that
sounds
photo?
wrong, Jeff.
Well,
I think it's a
was
fair
Did he
question.
seem
I
self-righteous?
should have used a different word.
Yes.
So yeah, he had a photo of himself flexing.
Did he have muscles?
Did he have muscles?
Like, was it good?
Yeah, was he ripped?
It was okay at best. I mean,
Okay. I mean, we could go into detail and talk about what was inside of all of his photos, but I'm still trying to understand what the underlying problem is.
See,
Like,
you
he's-
don't see it as a red flag
Well,
at
what
all?
is it? He's confident in himself and likes
Or
having
are
pictures
you
of himself?
Self-absorbed.
Or
Okay,
are you-
self-absorbed.
Or you're worried that he doesn't have friends.
I just feel like it was clear to me after being there for half an hour, it would be difficult to date someone who's already in a committed relationship with themselves.
Oh.
You think he loves himself
Yeah,
too
that's
much.
fair.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's that motivational thing people do, where you put like a photo of yourself as a kid in the mirror, but he just has 20 of them.
Well,
Yeah, he's talking to the graduate. He's talking
He just
to the
came
other
across
guy.
as such a good guy. I just,
Yeah.
I
that's
don't want
what
to judge
we
him
felt,
too.
but I don't know. Maybe we got a totally wrong read on him, and he's absolutely obsessed with himself because he is on the other line right now, listening in on this conversation, which I guess in a way is about him.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
And he does want to talk to you. Andy?
Hi, Carla. Hi, how are you?
Hi,
Thanks
Andy.
for doing this. I guess.
Andy, why
I
did you
look,
do
man.
this? This is like embarrassing for you. I don't want to put you on blast on the radio.
Because I thought we had a great time, and you weren't necessarily responding back to me, and I didn't know you were gonna be kind of hating on all the photos of like big moments in my life and stuff like that. And
Oof.
Andy, they're everywhere. There's one in the bathroom. Like,
Whoa.
it's weird.
look, okay, I'm sorry, I don't have very good interior decoration skills, I guess you could say. But I mean, like,
Most guys do.
you make it seem like I have a big crush on myself.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's okay. You could crush on yourself.
Can we ask, bro? Like, when you were putting up all those pictures, why? Like, why did you put those up?
I don't know, they're just big moments in my life that it's nice that when I'm walking around, be reminded of them. Like you mentioned the tigers, like that's a trip I took with my parents when we went to Africa. Or
Cool.
I do have a shirtless gym selfie on
what's
my
that
wall.
one?
Oh, it's a selfie.
Oh, it's a
even.
selfie. That's worse.
Oh, is that the bathroom one? Because I would understand.
That would
It might
kind of
be-
fit.
Yeah.
You know,
hit my PR
like-
today.
Like I mentioned before, I've been off the market for a while. I might have gained a lot of weight. And so, like, this is a picture of, like, after I hit my goal weight. It's like a milestone type of thing.
Carla, are you hearing him?
I'm hearing this. I just feel like maybe he could have asked one of his friends and been like, is this too many photos?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It sounds like
It is off.
it didn't register with him at all. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever had anyone else comment about the excessive amount of
You
photos
in
of
your
you?
apartment?
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of people come over, to be honest with you. And when you think about decorating with stock Target photos of like red succulent plants or whatever, like, I just like it's not my
Okay.
kind of.
Okay, well, let's not hate on people
Well-
that like to decorate
Hold
from
on,
Target
though.
because they have some good stuff.
You should use a woman's touch. Maybe you two can help each other.
I was
she
just
can adjust it a little bit.
maybe you have a reasonable amount that he should have, Carla. Is there
Yeah.
a number in your
Yeah.
head
5
that's
or 6.
okay?
Of course, like 3 max.
Oh.
How in the world am I going to choose just 3 for like, my life moment?
Actually, Andy, I have a good suggestion for you. They have these digital photo frames now
Oh,
where
I've
it'll
seen
rotate
those.
through like 500.
Yeah.
And you don't have to limit it down.
Look, I'm definitely open to some options here, but I mean, some of them need to stay up.
Yeah, the selfie
Okay.
stage.
Hey,
That's for
Carla,
sure.
tiger.
He's taking this in stride. Some people could have gotten really defensive about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
compromises happen.
He went through all of this effort just to get in touch with you.
And look at what he could look like. I mean, that gym picture is
Oh,
him.
yeah.
in
Well,
the
she did just say
picture.
it was okay.
Well,
No.
room for improvement is what I'm hearing. So,
I mean, if you give me a second date, it leads to a third, fourth, 100 dates, then we can start hanging up pictures of us together.
Oh. You go
Oh.
next time it's 20 pictures of you.
so now that you know
Chemistry.
everything, Carla,
That's kinda
you've
cute,
heard what
yeah.
Andy
Yeah.
has to say. Would you consider going out with him again? We would pay for it.
I mean, I feel like he was kind of in the dark about it. It's not like he's in love with himself, which I was really worried about.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I would be interested, but he has to take down some of those photos if I'm going back.
Or at least turn him around so not all of him is looking at you at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can actually do that on your next date.
Oh, yeah. Pick your top ones.
Yeah.
I'm totally down. We'll go out to dinner, and then afterwards we can go back and have a redecoration party.
Hey.
Okay, we did it.
That's actually really
Congratulations,
cute.
Andy. You got another meetup with Carla.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your help.
And
on
we're
this.
motivated too. We set a goal to get them together, and we did it, guys.
Yes.
Without even one picture of us hanging up in front of us.
That is our effort for the entire year.
Yes.
We can go back to not caring
We
anymore.
can mail it in.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, today's second date was a good lesson for me.
Yeah, to put effort into things.
No, because I have lots of
Oh.
framed photos of myself up in my place.
Why
Now,
do I believe you?
my
the new
face
house?
isn't in any of them.
What?
I tend to
don't-
capture
what-
other stuff. But
I almost asked what was, and that was.
No,
you
that
can
was
come
not.
over and check it out if you want.
I'm good.
I
might-
didn't get those printed at like a public place.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, now I know. I need to limit them down to just 3. So that's good to know. But I do think Brooke actually said it best during the segment.
Oh.
Because he seemed genuinely surprised that too many photos of himself could be something that derails a date.
Right.
Yeah.
But good for him. He was open-minded. He was willing to change and adjust.
Sure.
That's literally the number one thing you can do to be in a successful relationship.
I mean, it's so hard for
compromise.
people these days to hear something like maybe somewhat critical about themselves and think,
Yeah.
oh, okay, well, I can fix that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great thing to think after that.
They really were a great match, and I hope that we do get an update from them soon. And you could be the next couple that we get an update from if you email
Ooh,
the
cute.
show.
Aw, let's hope.
Call that person who's not calling you back and go check out all of our second dates. Wherever you get your podcasts, they're available at Brooke and Jeffrey.